Hey guys, it is, the sun was out a bit ago when I was walking Eddie. I think it's going to be overcast a little bit, but I do believe it's going to burn off eventually. There was a time back when I want to say it was right before my mother passed in 2007. And I got this, well, what do you call it? When you realize you've got to be healthier. You've got to start doing better for yourself. And I started walking. And watching what I eat. And what I started doing back then was to eliminate all the white stuff, like the flour, the rice, the bread, and started going for, well, what do we think? I don't know if it's true or not, but the brown, the brown rice, the whole wheat. If at all, I would eat it. And most times I just went without it. I stopped eating mayonnaise, stuff like that it's a no-brainer. And I started dropping the weight. And then my mother passed. That hit me like a ton of bricks. My mother and I were 20 years apart. So I was 47. She was 67, on the verge of her 67th birthday. So I will be 65 March. And I think, oh my God, I think about that. But long story short, at the time, I was also having trouble in my marriage, and I had been for quite some time. It didn't seem like, I'm going to tell you, as far as my kids go, they were my godsend. They were my blessing out of that sham. And they saved my life, literally. Because if I had not had them when she passed, I don't know what I would have done. I mean, it was so lonely. I have two sisters, but my younger one and I we were kind of estranged. It's hard to explain, but this brought us closer together because we loved her. And my other sister she had lived out of state, but had moved closer. And that got her in the mix a bit. Anyway, I am on foot. As you can see, I am going to the bank. And as you guys know, some of you may not know, I am carless. I don't have a car. And I walk Eddie every day. But this is different. So, good morning. And so what I was getting at back with when I was losing weight and started walking. You guys, I walked 3 miles a day. I don't know how I did that. Well, no, I do know how I did it. I want to tell you something. I was unhappy. I was so unhappy. And my children were there for me. I was a yard duty at school. And I had a lot of wonderful friends at that school. The parents of the kids, so not only the kids and the staff. It was wonderful because I was not happy at home. So I'm choosing this moment to speak to you all and let you know that while you see me and you've seen me with a smile on my face, it doesn't always mean that I'm on cloud 9, that I've got it all figured out. As for me, I choose to live very mindful in that I got me. After all that I went through, even during what I went through, I had me. I had my kids. And I knew there was something greater than myself, especially when my mother passed. I thought, there has to be someplace else we go when we leave this plane and this human life. Because if I thought my mom was gone and just gone, like some people think, that when you pass, you're gone. I couldn't breathe. As I so famously say, I sit up in bed because I cannot breathe. So this is what I have done. This is where I want to start telling you guys. This is my story. It's not your story. I'm not telling you this to tell you what to do or how to be or how to live. This is my story. This is what I have done to get here, to heal myself, to heal my past. And let me tell you something. We are always healing, as you know. You are never at the finish line of healing. Life is filled with moments, beautiful moments. So being mindful, being aware, awareness is huge. And it's aware of your life as this human, who you are in it, how you're in it, what you're doing while you're in it. That makes you happy. So I'm going to leave this here. This is part 1, and I'm going to be back because I'm almost at the bank. I will tell you more when I come out. I will continue my story. You guys have a fabulous morning, and be on the lookout for the next video. Bye.